Welcome back, viewers. We're still on Campus Life series with RITA's exclusives. Before we went on the break, we were asking her questions about her designs and how she comes about it. So, Miss Rita, could you tell us how you usually come up with the designs? I mean, do you have people like professional designers that help you in designing of your clothing, or you just sleep and wake up in the morning and voila, there is a design in your head that you're making? How does it happen?
Okay. For the designs, I come about, it's all about creativity. Okay. So sometimes I have a book that I sit and draw. I come up with a design. I may see one or two that I could pick from one or two designers, but then I put everything together. I come up with my own designs as well. I sit down, draw, and how I want it to look. I want it to be original. So I sit back, draw, think about it, draw how this part of the dress is supposed to look, how this part of the dress is supposed to, how I want it to be. So I basically draw it. I have a booklet that I draw everything in it.
Can I borrow it next time?
Sure.
Maybe I would like to go into fashion.
You can.
For,
You can.
Anyways, the production process. I'm sure you don't just design one and then wait for 1 month to design another one. It's people keep requesting for clothing. That it's a constant thing you do.
Yes.
How does their process go about? I mean, do you take it to a factory for them to sew it for you, or you sit down and you do all the sewing and everything by yourself, or you have people that help you with it?
I do everything by myself.
Wow.
Yes. Right down from the cutting to the sewing to the measurement to everything. I do everything by myself.
That is a lot of work.
Yes. But
and you were able to combine that with your everyday class and stuff.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just woman power. Wow. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I have this sewing machine right on my balcony.
Oh,
so that's
I see.
I use it making the magic.
Wow. I see.
That is why
that's where the magic happens. Wow. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So, with the production and the designs, how does the locals patronize it? I mean, do they really buy them, or it's just for the African community?
They do love it. The Ukrainians do love the African fabric, especially when they see us adorning it and the accessories and everything. Yeah. You see them coming to you, someone to take pictures with you. They come to you, wow, they want to touch the clothes, they want to feel it, the texture and everything. They just love it. Wow. They do love it.
So they've been asking you to make
about it.
Clothing for them.
I recently had an interview. There was this African event promo video or event occasion that I had, and I was interviewed. They asked me to explain about the African fabric, how Africans, how we dress, our culture and everything. They are so eager to hear about it, and they love it.
Wow.
They love it. They want us to they wanted me to distinguish between the African culture and the Ukrainian, what makes it unique.
Wow.
And our accessories, our way of dressing, the head, everything.
Wow.
The head, scarf.
That's really great. That's great. So in your own perspective, I mean, how do you see African prints, African designs on the global market?
It's amazing. Everything is now a touch of African fabric. It's just amazing. Wow. I see pictures all over the place and I'm like, wow. Because it used not to be that way. It was just restricted with the Africans. We used to wear our own fabrics and everything, but now it's everywhere. Accessories, bags, bracelets, jewelries, everything is made with a touch of African fabric, and it's just lovely. And the prints too, the fabric too is very nice. The fabrics are very nice.
Wow.
Africa is going global. Africa is everywhere.
We're putting Africa
Yeah, I
on the
see
map.
Beyonce and other musicians wearing the African print. And
Wow,
it's amazing.
interesting.
And it brings us together.
Yeah.
It's actually that. It brings
Wow.
us together.
Okay. Well, there is this thing in Africa. I mean, you and I both know there is this thing about Africans that if the trend is this way and you go that way, we don't like it.
Yeah.
So how does the conventional African designs influence or harm your creativity?
It doesn't at all.
At all?
I want to be creative. I want to be original. So I don't go according to what is trending. I go according to how I want the originality. RITA's Exclusives is all about originality.
Wow.
So the African conventions or traditions, how things are trending, how fashion is trending in Africa, I don't follow
doesn't
them.
affect you.
They
in
are
any
going this
way.
way, I'm going this way.
You are creating your
I'm
own
creating my
trend.
own trend.
Nice.
I'm creating my own trend.
Wow. So on that note, how do you handle the criticisms? I mean, because definitely if you're going your own way, they are going to criticize it.
Exactly.
They're going to be like, what are you doing?
It comes out.
This is the trend. It's supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
You are doing it like that. How do you handle all that?
It's normal to me. Yeah, it is. And it actually challenges me to work more.
It doesn't influence you to do it the way they want it.
No. Unless you are a client and you want to, you have a particular design that you want to make or wear. That I'll do as you wish. I'll just grant your wishes. I'll make it exactly how you want it and everything.
Yeah.
But
apart from that, your own designs are your own trends.
Exactly.
RITA's trends.
Exactly.
Wow.
Ghana must go.
Ghana must go trend. Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Okay.
That's amazing. But then there's this thing that has been bothering me, and I'm sure a lot of people share the same sentiments. Designers in Africa, Ghana for example, they are notoriously how do I even put it? Like, they are very notorious. You take your materials to them and then they are like, in a week you're gonna get it. 1 week they are nowhere to be found. You call them, they are not there. You go to their shop, it's closed. And then they start giving you stories. Is that the same with you?
No.
No?
No, I give you a particular date. Maybe you have to come for it today, maybe in a week's time. Even sometimes it's ready before. But if it's not ready before the week or the date that I give, I would tell you the reason. Maybe prior to that, I'll let you know that this and this is the situation. So it may delay. And if I can't do it the day that you want it, I would let you know that this and this will hold me back. So I wouldn't be able to do as you want.
Okay.
Or we could work something.
So you don't hide from them?
No. Why should I?
Like I call you when it's switched off for out of coverage area.
I know. I don't.
Wow, that's great. I mean, for once there is a designer who doesn't run from their clients. It's great. It's great. So could you tell us how you were able to combine schooling and designing clothing? Like, you have class every day.
Exactly.
And I know the classes usually is from morning till about 4 or sometimes even 5 in the evening. And then I bring my clothing to you, Rita, I need this one by Saturday because I'm going for a program. How do you fix the making of the clothing in your timetable?
It's just by the strength of God, because it's not easy. It's not easy combining those. It's not easy. That's learning and designing, making dresses, not just design, making it.
Yes.
It's not easy. Well, I go to school. I go to school from morning till the time that school closes. I come back home and I make what I'm supposed to. I make the dresses.
So do you have extra time to study?
Yeah, I do everything that I'm supposed to.
Meaning you don't sleep in the night?
I usually work late into the night.
Oh.
And I would wake up early and go to school.
Wow.
Yeah. And do any assignments that I'm supposed to do.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's why I say it's by the strength of God. Because He gives me strength. Aside that, I don't know where the strength is going to come from. Yeah.
So, Miss Rita, this clothing you're wearing, it's very beautiful. Is it one of your designs?
Exactly, it is.
The whole thing, or just the
whole thing?
The whole thing.
The sleeveless jacket.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is beautiful.
Thank you. It's one of my designs.
It's very nice.
I would make one for you if you want.
Thank you. I was actually going to ask, but since you already have it in mind, then I will take it in a week. So, you have built a whole legacy, RITA's Exclusives, and now you're done with school. Personally, I don't know, but how do you intend to carry on the good works you're doing here?
RITA's Exclusive lives forever.
In Ukraine?
Not in Ukraine per se, but
anywhere you go.
Anywhere I find myself, there's going to be RITA's Exclusive. I have a whole lot of projects that I want to embark on. I have a lot of fashion shows that I want to do. I want to portray the African culture to people around the world. I want people to get to know more about the African culture.
Okay.
And I'm coming up with a lot. So just wait for RITA's Exclusive. Wait for RITA's Exclusive.
So are you gonna go back to Ghana, or you're going to be here for a while?
I'm going to be here for a while.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'm sure I can see you backstage, and then we can talk about you fixing me in one of your fashion shows.
Of course.
Yes, I want to model. So
you are welcome.
Yes, it's one of my aspirations.
Okay. It's okay.
So any advice for upcoming designers?
Yeah, not even designers alone. Everyone.
Anybody, yeah.
Don't be afraid to try. There's always a first time to something. There's always a first time. Just be confident and be bold in yourself. And just do it. And always take God first in everything you do.
Wow.
And it's going to be a success.
And to the general population, or the students, or everybody who is watching RITA's Exclusives.
To everyone watching, yes, this is RITA's Exclusives. If you want to make a dress, just come to me. You can find us on Facebook as RITA's Exclusives, on Instagram at RITA's Exclusives. Just inbox me. Just slide into my DM. And I'll hit you back. And our prices are very affordable.
Very affordable.
Very affordable.
Let's see that. Anyways, so viewers, you heard it all from RITA's Exclusives. Her lifestyle in Ukraine has been nothing but full of ups and downs, but you know that she pulled through. She combined fashion design and education in the Ukrainian language. I mean, it's been tough for her, but she pulled through. So we appreciate you, Miss Rita, for joining us today on our Campus Life. And we wish you all the best in your upcoming projects that you're embarking on. So viewers, you've heard it all from RITA's Exclusives. It's been a pleasure having her on the program today. Miss Rita, is there any last words you want to say to your fans before?
You can never go wrong with RITA's Exclusives.
You can never go wrong with RITA's Exclusives. You should contact her. She's going to make very nice designs for you. This is the Campus Life series on Row 1. Thank you very much and keep watching.